I hope that's not a bad thing. I've been recording all day. I'm in the studio with legendary Grandmaster Josef Dorfman, who's explaining his method in chess to me. And I've learned some interesting stuff. We're doing a video series, which, one day will be published. So I think it will be good. And I have to apologize for my... Do I apologize for not being fresh at the beginning of every video? I probably do. Anyway, I'll keep up that tradition and apologize if I'm not my usual sparkling, life-affirming, joyful self. This is Banter Blitz. You can challenge me to a Blitz game on chess24.com. My username is Jan if you are a Chess24 premium member. If not, you can and should, of course, become one. Not to just challenge me, but also a gentleman called Magnus Carlsen, who I'm sure will be doing Banter Blitz again soon, and who just finished winning the Ivory Coast Grand Chess Tour Rapid and Blitz. Not as impressive in Blitz as in the Rapid, but still pretty good. So yeah, I've been doing commentary on that in the lovely language that is German for the last 5 days. And I enjoyed the event quite a bit. That's all that's going on in my life. I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I haven't watched NBA playoffs. Actually, that's not true. I watched most of the Denver-Portland game last night, but fell asleep. So I know nothing, Jon Snow style. Let's start a lovely chess game. What's going on here? I clicked on somebody. Osko. What's up, Osko? And Rika La is saying the Denver-Portland game was a good metaphor for the last episode of Game of Thrones. As in, you fell asleep during that one as well? I'm not sure if that's a spoiler or not. No, I'll catch up. I have to see. I think it comes out on my German thingy tomorrow, or if I manage to hack my friend's Sky account, maybe I'll catch up today. I'll watch it, but I have not yet. So spoil ahead, like. Osko, where you at? That's the real question here. Osko? What could Osko stand for? Maybe it's Oscar Köllmann. I do not know, but this is not waking me up. You gotta show up, Osko. Where you been? Okay, maybe this will wake me up. Mr. Triaken, are you there? Enrica La is saying, no spoilers from me, I'm just making stuff up. I don't think you have that vivid an imagination, Enrica La. I can't trust you on that. I played e4, I can't even trust myself on the first move, because this is a strong player, Triaken. He's like 2-830, and I'm already out of book, so I have to start playing. I'm kidding, I'm not out of book, but I'm not a real expert on Le Sicillon, so I have to start playing nonsense to even have any chance in this game. My hope was that he would take on e4, giving me his horsey after queen a4 check, but he didn't. So now I'm left to my own devices. But I've been told that you should occupy the center if you can. He might fight back and go for some d5, e5, knight e4. I don't know. I can't tell you what's going on in Triaken's mind. But he does. Now what am I supposed to do? Knight c3. Alpha 0 will play knight c3 and then somehow checkmate by going h4, h5. The only minor problem that we have here is that I'm not Alpha 0. Then again, looks-wise and from my robotic speech patterns, you probably couldn't tell that I'm not a robot produced by Google. That'd be fun if they had trained me in the Google Labs for 5 hours and then unleashed me on the world. Maybe we can still make it happen, Google. I know you're right here in Hamburg. Just call me. What's going on here? Bishop f5, go away. I don't like your bishop there. Alright, now some might argue that's gonna be tough for me to go h4, h5 with my knight occupying that very square. But what do they know? I don't know what to do. f4, but getting an f5 does not really seem like too realistic a goal. So maybe just make half-baked moves like rook b1 and regret them later. So far I feel I'm getting completely outplayed by Triakon or Triaken, I never know. Knight a5 looks sensible as well, going for the weak squares and all that, and I don't know what my knight was doing there, so I will say okay. Back to square one. Literally, back to square c1. Probably leaving square b1 soon. People are too good at chess for me these days. I feel like Jamie Lannister. We used to have two hands. No spoilers. And now I'm just playing with the left. Not with the left hand, but the left half of my brain. Or is that the chess part? I don't know. Did I do this h4 bishop e6 dance already? Didn't accomplish much somehow. Okay, I don't like my position, so I'll start horsing around. Maybe after h6 I'll go e6 and just hope for good things to happen. 'Cause sometimes they do. If you just talk them into existence, LeVar Ball style. Here we go. I have no idea what I'm doing, in case you were wondering. But I want to sort of break the pattern of me just being slowly outplayed. G4 any good? HG, GF, nah, it doesn't look great. Does anything look great? Knight 6 doesn't really work. Nope, back. And once again I want to go knight h4. I will argue that his king side is now fatally weakened because of all my greatness. Okay, give me that, come on. Who has the time to tolerate a bishop on e4? I've been told that you need as many attackers as possible when you sacrifice material and go after the king. But I will try to prove them all wrong and checkmate Triaken with the Soul Knight. How can I do that? I need that e4 pawn. Somehow. e5, I could play d5, but don't I have something somewhere? I'll take here, come on. ed, I could already take, just for the record, I could already take on b7. I think I'll take with the rook maybe. Bishop b7 was also there. A rook takes, then I have knight e7, check, and worst case scenario something's gonna drop on c8. Well, I might have some cheapos like queen e6, bishop d5. And now that I put all this pressure on Triaken, I frankly expect him to collapse within the next couple moves. If you don't mind, Mr. Triaken. Ceylan is saying, I'm not sure what to do, so let's sacrifice everything. This sounds like how I play. I'm not sure if I should take it as a compliment, Ceylan, but I will. And look, our style of play has yielded great rewards. Triaken is thinking, so I already have the plan B option. He found nothing better, and there might not have been anything better than giving me that rook. It's not a rook up situation where I am a bit of a self-taught expert, but it's still one of those I have more stuff than you situations, which I also generally excel in. For example here, without any time I spotted that I'm threatening knight f8 followed by king h7, queen h7 checkmate, which I find pretty impressive. Pretty fly for a white guy. It's resigns tria. There's nothing you can do about it. Not literally, but this game will not last much longer. The German Tal strikes again. Yes, this is correct. You will be checkmated. Kakaba 3000 on Twitch is wondering, seen any good movies recently? I've seen a lot of bad movies. I've seen Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel, like all this grown-up stuff, all these grown-up Marvel superhero movies, Talking Raccoons and like, yeah, that's all I can remember. But good movies, not since Burning. I recommend Burning because I'm into South Korean cinema now that I'm old. I watch South Korean movies with subtitles. I was also watching some Chinese movie, Infernal Affairs, which is, I believe, the original, or the movie that The Departed is based on, which, yeah, seemed great as well, even though I knew the plot of The Departed, so there was, surprise value was somewhat limited in some positions. Alright, who shall I play now? It's the eternal question of Banter Blitz. And I think Slatanisiert is the way to go from here. Slatanisiert, are you here? Aktiva Springer saying Upgrade is a good movie. I've seen Upgrade. It's like Venom, but in good. Yeah, I agree. That's a good movie. Slatanisiert, are you with us? Rikala is saying just saw Pokemon or Pokemon. I think past 40 you say Pokemon, so I still have like whatever 2 months of saying Pokemon, and then I'll switch to Pokemon. But yeah, I think technically it's called Detective Pikachu. Rikala, you know I like to be precise on my movie titles, and yeah, I can't wait to see that. Bluesy is asking, while we're waiting for Slatanisiert, who might never show up, any advice on Netflix series to watch? Yes, watch the following. Not literally, that's a series, it sucks. But watch You, that's a good series. And if you haven't yet, watch Rick and Morty and BoJack Horseman. Come on, guys. You challenge me and then you don't show up? So sad. Abortovich, Slatanisiert. Very upsetting. What can I do? Is that duel round Talas? Or is it? Yeah, it's probably Talas. Talas all. More Sicilians. Okay, this I've watched enough Magnus Carlsen games. As long as he plays knight f6, e5 over the last couple of days, that I feel like I'm an expert now. Here, less of an expert, but I can do boring stuff like g3. And how bad can it be? I used to play the, whatever you want to call it, Taimanov Paulsen in my younger years, until I realized I need that pawn on e5. And I stopped. J. Pugarte says, well played on Twitch. Thank you, sir. So no, do you guys know any good movies? Because I'd be interested to hear about them and maybe potentially watch them on the television or in the cinemas. I think that's what most people do with movies. What are you doing, Talas? I thought he fell asleep. Takes This is a somewhat peculiar move order. And no, I do not know what peculiar means. But normally they play knight f6 first, I castle, and then you can take and go bishop c5 or something. Well, here, hopefully, I can blast the position open before Talas is fully developed. I think I've made all my Michael Jackson jokes about looking for action before being fully developed already. So I will not make any of those. Queen d8, but your king is sort of like kinky. Not sure if exchanging queens was wise. I should have listened to Dorfman. I think one of his rules was when we're attacking, we shouldn't exchange queens, something like that. That's my problem when people try to teach me stuff. I listen, but I forget very quickly too. Here maybe? I want to jump here. Bluesy saying Russian Doll. Yeah, I started watching Russian Doll like the first episode, and it seemed too complicated for me. I guess it's one of those that you gotta stick with and then it all makes sense. But it didn't make sense. I was just wondering why that cheerful lady from Orange is the New Black got so depressed. I'm not sure if that was the plot. I could take, bishop takes, knight b6, but would that make me any happier? I don't know, I feel sacrificial. I feel sacrificial today. I'm sure that's a word. It was probably stupid, I have to admit. What's done is done. Rook d8, and then I could win the exchange back with bishop c7, but I'll probably take on b7 and hope that the exchange is still there for the taking when I come back. Unsectness is saying the second part of it looks promising. I know I mispronounced. The second part of it looks promising. Is there a new one? Or I still haven't seen the, whatever it is, the remake, the movie from 2-3 years ago. Or is that the new one? Hang on, I thought I had more stuff now. We don't believe you. You need more pieces. He also can't castle. Probably has tried to castle for the last 3 minutes. Even though it wouldn't really help. If the knight takes d7. Then again, nothing really does. Well, now here. What's happening in the Chess24 chat? Is Shaba cursing again? He got censored? Always Shaba with the potty mouth. Alright, I have to start organizing these weirdos over here. You still can't castle, Talas. I know you want to. Not gonna be able to do it. One big problem is, apart from the fact that he's a piece down. So after c5, knight c6, he still can't castle. And the incoming rook d8 will cost him the whole rook, leading to yet another rook up situation. Therefore, Talas resigns. Thank you for the game, sir. Some non-premium challenges which I can't accept. I am so sorry. So sorry. But I can accept Mr. I am sensible. Hashtag me too. Why am I white every game? Shaba is saying, I live in Göttingen, Germany. There is only one film per week that is not dubbed. Which one? But yeah. I live in Hamburg, Germany. We have somewhat more choices. But normally, I don't like the sensation of dealing with like other people in general. Therefore, I watch most of my movie watching is done at home. Sad, but true. Probably I am sensible. Feels the same way. I know he's sensible. I am sensitive. I thought, because the weird thing for us Germans is that in German, sensibel means sensitive. So it's very hard to wrap our heads around that sensible does not mean sensitive. If you understand. What is this line? Is this like theory? I'm a pawn down, which is very disappointing, but I only have myself to blame for playing the Mora Gambit. And now, what do these Mora aficionados do? Ricala. What does our Mora book say about this position? We play some a3, b4 and just pretend we have compensation? Kimat is saying, we have Jessica Forever. A good and new movie. You should try to procure this work to yourself. When you say we have, does it mean that's a French movie? Je ne parle pas français, aber bitte red weiter. Shaba saying also consequent versus consequent. Yeah, consistent. It's so confusing. All these languages. That's why we dub movies. Tidvi is asking, will you speak the audiobook for winning with the Rook Up yourself or get a professional narrator? I'm still negotiating with Bradley Cooper. He's saying a lot depends on his Rocket Raccoon voiceover schedule, like if he can make it happen or not. But he did say that the topic of Rook Up was something that he would try to alter his schedule for, and maybe even tell Lady Gaga, sorry, A Star is Born Part 2, not gonna happen. Partly, spoiler alert, because I died in the first part. Secondly, because I'm busy with recording the Winning with the Rook Up audiobook. Therefore, yeah, it's at this point it's like a 60-50 situation, I would say. What do I do here? I'm still pawn down. That's the bad news. The good news is I think the Mora community believes, for no reason whatsoever, that they have compensation in such situations. I don't know. How do you do like some cunning Queen A2? Take the pawn? Maybe that's what I want to do. Alvin K is saying Samuel Jackson would be a good choice for the Rook Up audiobook. I don't know, could be. We have a lot in common, Samuel L. and I. But I don't think we have the resources to digitally make his voice sound younger. Like I watched this Captain Marvel where he looks like he's 25 the whole movie. We can't do that, Samuel L. It's not 1994 anymore. No quarter pounders with cheese are being consumed around these parts. Shaba is saying hashtag fact check. Shaba, before you correct me, when I said I'm talking to Bradley Cooper and I'm saying it's gonna be tough to do because I died in the movie. I was right, you were wrong. Unless I said you died in the movie. Then you were right, I was wrong. So the two options still exist. Can I take stuff? Maybe take here first. I think, by the way, this is a great model game for all Mora aficionados. Hang on, you wanna take my knight? And we're low on time? This is time to hit the panic button. Here comes the panic button. Let's do a body count. I'm still stuff up, right? Like an exchange. I can now start the flagging operations with a clear conscience because I have extra material. I would think so. I am sensible. Sensibly resigns here. Showa saying, well, now you don't know who died. Did Rocket Raccoon die? No, he's still around, right? I'm looking forward to, spoiler alert, As Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that will be fun. And I'm looking forward to playing Oskalik. How many Oskaliks does it take till you get to the center of the... Just one. He went e4. What's going on here? Oskalik. What do I do? I must stop him from getting to the center of it. Knight's out. Knight over here. Eat the bishop. Give a little bit. Give a little bit of your bishop to me. And yes, I am the songbird of a generation. I do know that. Hang on, is that some bishop f7, b4? Is that how the cool kids play? Nah, looks stupid. I have bishops. Don't you respect bishops? I think he might not respect bishops. But why exactly? What have bishops ever done to you? Catholic? Look at me with the etching material. Hang on, my plan was b5. Maybe I should just do that. And now I should have a good position. I could exchange and then do something, or I could not exchange and then do something. Those are the choices that I can see. After prolonged thought, I'll exchange and then do something. I'm aware I'm a pawn down, but I thought all these idiots here are weak. Like bishop e7 is there, rook a3. Worst case scenario, I can take on a2. So I was pretty happy here. Grandmasterly understanding. I thought about this too, but then I decided not to think about it anymore. You're in trouble, Oskalik, because you do not respect bishops. I will teach you to respect them, worship them, become a member of the Church of Two Bishops. Nashvillian just saying, Jonas Drabko is gonna take them all the way. Couldn't agree more. Swedish Larry Bird is their key player and has been for a while now. Are you happy, Oskalik? I hope you're feeling happy now. Let's attack more stuff. And then take more stuff. Listen to me very carefully. You will be taken. And therefore he resigns. Maybe it's time for a little excursion. Let's safari some. Safari-san, the only language he understands is the Caracan and Italian. Those are his two languages. Alvin K saying someone fan of Jan on fire today. I agree. It's gonna be hard because I'm too hot. Too hot. I don't know the lyrics, but I like that song. Shaba is dropping knowledge. Two bishops in an open position are as strong or stronger than a rook and knight. So at least 2 pawns. I'm not following, but I like bishops. Queen b8 would be a risky tree move if he decides to take on c6 now. If he doesn't decide to take on c6, it would just be a bad move. So probably I shouldn't pre-move it or move it at all. It's grandmasterly logic in action right there, boys and girls. He wanted to go bishop c6, knight b5. I would assume. Therefore, I'm not gonna do him the favor. I'm really tired. I've been recording, I don't know, 5-6 hours today already. All to spread the method in chess. And now I'm trying to bring back the madness in chess with this Banter Blitz. So it's a busy day. Do you see me there thinking for like 2 seconds about the great punchline, method in chess, madness in chess? Didn't rhyme, but that's what you're gonna get. Nashvillian chess is wondering, so 2 bishops in an open position are worth at least 4 points per bishop? I don't know, I would say a lot of stuff depends, but let's do the math. Take here GF, is that an open position? Or are they still like 3.5? I don't know how stuff works. So, bishop boys. We should probably open the position to earn you that extra half pawn in value. Not quite sure why I didn't just take the pawn. Then I wouldn't need to earn that extra half pawn for my bishops, because they could stay at 3.5. But since I already would be a pawn up, the material balance would be the same. While I'm putting all this hard work in to get them to a value of 4, while leaving the b pawn alive. I need more math classes. Who's good at math? Rikala, can you teach me math? Like, no stuff that's complicated, but like witty, fun facts that when I get invited to a party once per decade, I can like maybe entertain people with and make new friends. Like, imagine 4 miners are trapped in a mine. One needs 25 minutes to get out, next needs 20. That kind of stuff. Like little brain twisters. And next needs 15, next needs 10. The mine collapses in 1 hour. They only have 1 lamp, and it's a narrow path leading out of there, on which only 2 of them can walk at a time. The lamp always has to be brought back from the exit, or no one can see where to go. How do they all make it out in an hour? Stuff like that. Don't checkmate me, sir, by the way. Safari-san. Too hot. The good thing about me not having any ambitions is that I'm very happy about any win I score in Banter Blitz. So even though I do outrate Safari-san significantly, I will still feel excellent after crushing him in this game. Now I'm scared that he's gonna checkmate me, and I'm gonna have to eat my words. I don't like eating words much. So I'll calculate stuff. I calculated. Might not have looked like it, but this I went to great length to think through while I was also trying to remember the lyrics for I'm Too Hot. Multitasking, boys and girls. Here I calculated that I have more stuff in the end if I took. Can't repeat moves just yet. Maybe later. We can walk by the refrigerator. Wow, pre-move HG. You haven't given up yet, have you? And Tifosker is saying queen d4 before taking queen on b4 was winning the queen, right? You know, we have a saying in German. It's not what you think it is. It's a good horse never jumps higher than it must. So here, when I can smell a technical victory, I will use 0 brain power on queen d4 check, followed by rook takes b5 winning the queen. That's the true story. But you're not technically wrong. That much I will admit. Begrudgingly. Let's play drawer. I was trying to organize my daughter's top drawer this morning, because I'm a bit of a top drawer myself, so I feel like she should have her top drawer in order. And let's see if I can beat drawer. Lanush is saying, we also have a saying, that move war nicht das Gelbe vom Ei. Yeah, I never understood that saying, because I always thought, like, you want the white stuff, no? You want the egg white. So that saying, that wasn't the yellow of the egg, implies that the yellow stuff is the good stuff. Well, I was told from many bodybuilders that it's the white stuff that's the good stuff. So yeah, this saying always confused me. What did I do here? Take, maybe? I'll take. Zohan Boy is asking, are you a beaver, Jan? I don't know what a beaver is. Is that like a believer? A Justin Bieber fan? If that is the case, then for sure. But if not, I do not know. Beaver is Bieber. That much I'm aware of. He's asking me if I'm a beaver just insulting my teeth, or I don't know what it means. Please elaborate, because now we want to know. He basically makes fun of you, just ban him. See, that's the worst, when I have to ask people for explanations of how I'm being bullied, because I'm too stupid and slow to understand these vicious zingers that are being thrown at me. It's a hard knock life. These giant teeth. Knight a6. What do you want? You want to jump here? Not sure if I care. No, just develop something. And Lanush is saying it was a compliment, you just didn't understand the wordplay. But that's an insult. I don't know. This is all so confusing. Let's leave it to Beaver. Queen d7, what a weird move. In case it's not showing, I do have a great admiration for the beautiful, ever entertaining game of chess. I'm just sleeping. Okay. I apologize to Lanush for thinking he offended me. Even though I didn't think that. Like, blame the guy who explained to me that he was bullying me. Oh boy. This is all so complicated. As for the position, I don't know. I should be doing good, no? Can I take? Then Queen F5. I'm not sure how good it is, but it's pretty good. I wanted Knight G5, but like Queen F5, I don't see what to do. Okay, let's just take it. Amir Remy Dive is asking, have you studied at N University? Is it at N University? Because during my studies I was told it's at a university, but this topic always confuses me. So, to answer the question, it depends on your definition of studied. But yeah, I've been subscribed to a university for many a year. I have a feeling I did not achieve the maximum in my law career or in this game. Because now all of a sudden he has bishops and even has some compensation and all that good stuff. Which shouldn't have happened, because his strategic play in the opening left something to be desired. Well, now he's in business. And Lanush is my boy, saying it's a university, because university is pronounced U. Speaking of you, that's a good Netflix series. It's a good Netflix series, not an good Netflix series, because it's pronounced good. Sorry, I didn't mean to show off my brilliant command of the common tongue. I have been to universities, plural. Did I say subscribed? Maybe that undermined all my academic pedigree I was trying to claim earlier. I've been subscribed to many universities. I'm still not like winning, right? Can you blunder something, drawer? I don't have much time. Now even c5 doesn't look bad. Jill Barra is asking, so is MVL the new #1 in Blitz? Nah. It's this... What's this Norwegian boy's name? Carlsen. That was close. I think Carlsen re-overtook Mr. MVL in the last round. Make Ellie Giggles great again. Is asking, are you still thinking about finishing your law studies? Every day. But probably not going to be able to do it. Also, I don't think I'm still subscribed to that university. Am I losing material here? It feels like I'm asking for punishment. Federal punishment. I guess I'm still not technically losing any stuff. What's the pawn situation? Do I have 2 pawns? If I have 2 pawns, I'm okay. If I only have 1, here's full compensation. I think it's 2. Because it's 2, babe. Lanosh switched to German because he feels like I need so many English lessons that they can only be delivered in my native tongue. And I appreciate it. He's saying the word is not subscribed, but enrolled. Can I enroll the rook? Now Lanosh is going to tell me the word is not enrolled in that situation. It's capture. That I do know, because I'm an expert on rook up situations, and drawer does resign. Should I sit up like a little bit? I think like I blow my Achilles trying to sit up. Und hier um zu lernen. Gekommen um zu bleiben. is in the house. E4. Le scission. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Je voudrais jouer le pélican. Language is going to tell me. Is la pélican en français. Aujourd'hui, je ne peux pas parler. Mais je voudrais apprendre quelque chose. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Le fou. Ah, c'est une discussion théorique. Ah, un pion. Pion? Je ne sais pas. Mais je voudrais manger. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, hier en Sulan? Je mangeais un pion. Et toi, n'es pas de compensation. Je ne comprends rien. Philidor m'a dit, le pion est le sol d'échec. Two hat. Looks a bit scary, but I've done worse things to capture a pawn. Back in Peru. Can't speak about it on air. Genobi is saying, you should run your own Twitch channel. There are not many streamers in the German section. I would call this a Marktlücke. That is the German word for a market efficiency, which I can exploit with my great command of the German language. Maybe, but I don't think so. Right now, we are trying to develop the German Chess24 TE channel, which we did the commentary for the Elfenbeinküste Rapid and Blitzen. Stop attacking my stuff, Hyom Sulan. Like I was tolerating it for a while, but now that I missed Queen G3, I'm getting a little antsy about it. That was unfortunate. Alright, I'll go back. Sometimes you have to take one step back, to take two forward. Was it the other way around? Probably the other way around. Sometimes you have to take one step forward to take two back. In life and in chess. And in pawn trading. Gilbara is asking, why is called Chess24? I think it is because there's 24 squares on the chessboard. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No, that can't be it. There's still a lot left. Then maybe it's like because you can play chess there for 24 days a month. I'm not sure about that reasoning either. I don't know. I'm too slow. Can I set a devious trap? Not sure how devious it is. Nah. I want rook c6 Rook takes d6, bishop f4, but rook d7. Turns the tables. Tifosker is asking, Jan, did you try stand-up career instead of chess? Now the problem with stand-up is that you have to perform in front of people. People make me very nervous. Like, I prefer the internets where we can all hide behind our computer screens and nicknames. Like, I chose Jan as my nickname on Chess24 because I feel no one will ever figure out it's me, so I can just insult people. It's not gonna work, does it? G4. Am I losing on time? I might. I should probably try to win before that happens. But how? He can take d6, I guess. I didn't really think this through at all. Tifosker has more questions. How many languages can you speak? By the way, dear Jan, are you calling me dear? As you can see from that question, my English is not that good. I can't really spell. So, how many languages can I speak? Je peux parler français très bien, mais très très bien. So that's one. Je peux parler español bastante bien también. ¿Y qué más? Alemán, Duits, beetje Nederlands. Nederlands vind ik heel leuk. Je moet altijd kijken wat ik doen moet. Maar ik denk dat ik deze positie wel winnen kan. Als ik een beetje oplet nu. Maar Hiam Sulan speelt echt heel goed. And to answer the question, I speak German, English and Spanish. G5? Wat doe ik? Jezus Jan, opletten. Ken je dan niets? Koning H6, G5, eten, toren H7. Jezus, wat slecht zeg. Poor Hiam Sulan, his username literally means here to learn, and he's not learning S-H-I-T from this game because I'm playing like an idiot. Sorry. I hope you will learn another day. Fatros Piter is saying, whenever I hear someone speak Dutch, it makes me burst in laughter. Wat zeg je? Waarom? Ik vind Nederlands is heel normaal. Ik wil een grote shawarma-schotel hebben. Alsjeblieft. Ja, ik weet het niet. Scheveningen vind ik ook heel leuk. Maar Leiden. Leiden kun je altijd. Lekker lopen. Lekker fietsen. Amsterdam een beetje bezig. Niet zo gezellig. Maar Leiden vind ik heel leuk. Wat moet ik doen, jongen? I'm gonna get fired from my bonds coach job if I keep doing this. Not gonna be able to keep doing this. Also, I'm gonna get flagged if I don't flag him. Oh boy. Who's capturing more pawns here? He's taking a lot of my pawns. Ugh, that's bad news. I wasn't aware so many pawns were gonna get taken. My winning chances are kind of limited here, I would have to admit. I'll still win, of course, but mainly because I'm not a fair sportsman. Oh! Now I might not win anymore. Oh boy. Wat heb ik gedaan, zeg? Dame verliest. Jezus, wat slecht. Gemiezen? Ah nee, heb ik nog steeds gewonnen. Goeie partij. Well played, Jan Sudan. Sorry, there was nothing to be learned from that game. except of course for fluent Dutch. But yeah, you really played well, and I did not, which is often the case on this little program. I need someone lower rated. Can we make that happen, Robert Officialu? Kimat is saying, somewhat want to know the algorithm of AlphaZero. I would love to know how Jan picks his opponents, but I'm explaining that every show. I give slight preferences to guys I've never played against, like Robert Officialu, and other than that, I randomly click. That's the system. Amir Remy Dive is asking, Chess24, are you married or girlfriend? If I'm Chess24, then I'm married or girlfriend, indeed. And I have daughter or boy. I think son is probably the more precise description for that children situation, daughter or son. So yeah, I'm married or girlfriend to the game of chess, girlfriended, and I have daughter or son. What is going on here, Robert? In general, he's played well so far. H3 shouldn't be a big priority. And if in doubt, put your knight on the 3rd rank, not on the 2nd rank. Because, you know, knights, they can not approach any squares that are not within the 24 squares of the chessboard. So from E2, it can't go to, let's say, F0 or D0. Well, from F3, it can go to E1 or G1. So it reaches more squares if you put it there. I didn't put mine on D7 because I liked it, but because I had no choice. I had no choice in the matter. He's not listening to me. Tian Kant is asking, are your daughter and son watching the show? I never said daughter and son. I said daughter or son. And he or she or they or them, I don't know, I hope they're watching. Almost 3. It's time to start their chess education. Galactic is asking, the 24 squares of the board. Galactic is outing himself that he just zoomed in. We've discussed this earlier. Chess 24 is called Chess 24 because there are 24 squares on the chessboard. Logical. That's why other sites call themselves Chess 64. 1 for every minute of the hour plus 4. Give me that bishop. G6 is a bit of a weird move because I'm weakening this long diagonal, but I want to attack Robert Officialu's queen. Real Dodgemore is not listening. He's saying 64 minutes in an hour. I said 1 for every minute of the hour plus 4. I know my hours. Being lectured on hours now. And Rangevkar is saying 24 is actually the number of pieces minus 8. Get your information right, please. Well, that could be as well, yeah. No, but seriously. Growing up, when I was like 30, I was a big fan of the TV show 24 with Kiefer Sutherland. Like when he would like beat up a terrorist for 50 minutes straight. And I thought, having people mistake Chess 24 for that TV show can only help us. People will think I'm Kiefer Sutherland after plastic surgery. So let's go with that. And I think it's worked to a T. Give me that horse. By the way, no one solved my very complicated math puzzle about the miners getting out of the thing, right? What are you doing, Rikala? Galactic is saying, for once, Jan is too awake for us. I think the term nowadays is too woke. I'm very woke. In that, normally I literally just woke up. You can normally tell if someone's woke, because they will tell you. Therefore, now you know that I'm woke. Woke, can I say, how do I win here? Maybe take here. That looks pretty promising. Norman Nessire is asking some good questions. What is better, hummus or cheese or guacamole? If I was told there is no other food on earth, but I can eat guacamole, ideally with nachos, but even just pure guacamole, as long as there's enough garlic in it for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. So, it's guacamole. It's the best food. Speaking of food, I didn't eat anything today yet, which might not be ideal, because it's like 6 p.m. and the stomach is slowly starting to inform me that it would like, food intake. But what's the next best thing to food? It's playing Foodmaster Ilya Joker. Are you there, Ilya? Or was this a Joker challenge? I'm looking forward to the Joker movie. Isn't like one of the serious guys, like Joaquin Phoenix, isn't he the Joker? You would think like you would take a funny guy to play the Joker, but they took like the most serious actor in Hollywood. Very confusing to me. Alright, Ilya Joker, you're not around? Tifosker is asking, how do I challenge you to play? Do I need to be premium member? You do need to be Chess24 premium member, which also gives you access to lots of video series, the premium only live commentary with Peter Svidler that I will be doing next month for Norway Chess. Very much looking forward to that. And if you are a premium member, like Ilya Joker, who's not there, then you hover over my name, which is below the video on Chess24. Click on Challenge Jan. Not Challenged Jan. Also true. Who shall I play? I think... How about that guy? Gotta keep him honest. Galactic. He's still telling everybody out there, remember that day when I crushed Jan in that Nimzo Indian mercilessly? I do remember. This is not a very good opening, and I do not recommend it to anybody. I would not recommend it to my worst enemy. Maybe to him. Or her. I'll go d5 and then c5 and try to make something happen. Burns420 is asking, what tourney was that again, Jan and you and Peter? Norway Chess. It's gonna be in, when's it? I think it starts June 4th. Featuring Magnus Carlsen and pretty much everybody else too. So yeah, will be fun to have the Svitmaster back in the building. I have a horrible position here, by the way. Norway Chess, the fun thing is that they play an Armageddon game if the game ends in a draw. Which, yeah, I think is a good innovation. At the very least for us, the spectators. So yeah, I do have high hopes for a fun little show with Peter Svidler, who has given me authority, I should mention this more than once, to bully him live on air for gaining weight. And if you know me, you know I would never do such a thing. I would not even bring it up that I have the authority. But sometimes I might forget that I'm way too nice a guy to never bring this up. No, it's time to do something before I get checkmated here. The problem is my position is pretty miserable. And, as they say, in a bad position, there are no good moves. So I'll make bad moves instead. Maybe that's the right plan. Amir Remy Dai is asking, how old is Jan? I am 26 years old. Turning 27 in January. That's why it's called Chess 24, because when the site was started 2 years ago, I was only 24 years old. And then people thought, nah, it's silly to adjust the name every year. Need to buy the new URLs every time I get older, so wasn't able to do it. Therefore, we stuck with 24. Whoa, e6. All that thinking and then you blunder all your pieces, Galactic? Just go knight f3. Why do you give me all your pieces? Like, I'm not saying it's not appreciated, but it wasn't really necessary. That much I will say. And now Galactic will tell everybody, remember that time when I beat Jan in the Nimzo, and then that time when all I had to do was go back to f3 and the computer says plus 250? I don't know why I didn't do it. Wasn't able to do it. Now let's do the math. I have more pieces. And more pawns. You have this guy. But I don't care. Therefore, I think the overall balance is in my favor. Alright. Many ways leading to Rome. I never understood that saying, but probably there are many ways. Amir Remy Dive on Twitch is asking, with how many years you started playing chess? I was 22 years old and I was walking down the street just the other day and I met a hustler who turned out to be an idiot savant at chess. And he told me all his tricks. Then I spent a couple years, no, 2 years, playing on the streets, trying to make a buck. And I had to develop the skills to win those games. Therefore, I improved at a very rapid pace. Then, when I entered the tournament arena at age 24, I was already solidly Grandmaster level and decided to share all my wisdom on Chess 24. Okay, I apologize, I'm talking a lot of nonsense today, which never happens to me. I learned chess at the age of 9 on a sailing boat in the Mediterranean because there were no other sporting options. It was too small to play football. Then when I came back to Hamburg at the age of 11, I entered a chess club, and the rest is history. Drunk history or sad history, but history. Let's play Jason Zo. That's a strange surname starting with double Z. Zo? D4, C4, G3, Bishop B. Kimat is leaving. Why are you leaving us, Kimat? He's saying, okay, bye everyone. Oh, he played a move. I will take. Oh, I probably mispronounced yacht. I keep getting into heated arguments with Peter Svidler about the right pronunciation of yacht, yacht, yacht. I say yacht. Well, that's how we say it in the German. Yacht just sounds different. It shouldn't be spelled Y-A-C-H-T, yacht. Makes no sense. Then again, ought also should be spelled A-U-G-H-T. And yes, I was a spelling bee champion in my youth. As for the position, I'm a big expert here because I was there when Peter Leko played this position against Veselin Topalov in Nanjing 2009. Back then, I was working as his second/trainer, and he lost an important game in this very interesting line. Boomeranger is dropping some Schüttelreime. Yeah, those are some of the good ones. There's also, sehe ich die beiden Moppel dort. Oh, you guys said it already, but those were good Schüttelreime. Denke ich sofort an Doppelmord. Nicht nur, dass ich Schinken heiße, ich finde auch mein Hinken scheiße. Dark Engine is asking, Jan, will Magnus be doing any more banters in the future? Yes, he will. For shizzle. Shizzle? Can I say that? I'm very white. CP Couter is saying, keep it English, please. Ja, geen probleem. Je moet alleen een beetje kijken wat je nu doen moet. D5 vind ik heel leuk. En volgens mij misschien lopen E3 of zo. Een beetje moeilijk. Deze toren. Moet ook wat doen. Maar Engels kun ik ook heel goed praten. Amir Remedai was asking, do you know Drachenlord? Sorry, Amir Remedai. All these personal questions I was fine with, but the Drachenlord, that's just asking for too much. Not gonna be able to answer it. Rock Batuhan Nirelli is asking, why do you talk like a robot / gap between the words? Yeah, we talked about this earlier. I think is because I might not be a real boy. I'm not 100% sure, and my parents have never told me the truth about it, but I still have a suspicion that I'm an android that was created in the Google Labs. But somehow they did not manage to program proper speech cadence. They probably call it the William Shatner bug, that there are weird breaks between words that make no sense. No sentence ended and you still paused. I don't know. It's the only explanation I can come up with after years of agonizing study and speech coaches. Like the King's Speech is loosely based on my life, except for the King's part. But I don't know. We were never able to fix it, and I believe it might be because I'm not a real boy. It's a bit of a sore topic, as I'm sure you understand. Somewhere along the way, someone took like one of my rooks. Well, I'll checkmate him. Emil the Crusher is asking, what do you think about USV Dresden, Jan? I have to admit, and I mean zero offense, that I don't spend a lot of time thinking about USV Dresden. Is that like a football club or a chess club? I'm still stuffed down, like, what is it? An exchange and a pawn. But I have active pieces. Well, the horses here on the rim look a little silly. So I would say in a practical game, also taking into account that I'm not planning to think for a single moment of this game, which will put a lot of pressure on the clock on my opponent. I still like my chances. Kieran JJ Paaton is asking, what are you drinking? It's coffee. I might lose another exchange here if things go wrong. Oh no, he doesn't want it. He could have played c4, rook takes c4, bishop e6. But instead he gave me a horsey. I'm not sure if that horse had a name. I would suspect it was a horse with no name. But I don't mind horses with no name. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Check. Balance. And Jason Zoe resigns. Thanks for the game, Jason. Hey, how about this guy? Josie M. What does he know? Does he know things? Let's find out. Dutch Defender is saying, by the way, thanks for the Geary interview, Ed Jan. Hope it opened the eyes of his bashers. Ish don't think so. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, always a great pleasure to talk to. I think I'll try to establish Guirino as his official nickname. I'm not sure we'll manage to pull it off, but from now on, Anish, I'll call you Guirino. At least live on air. So yeah, check out the Guirino interview. It's on the Chess24s and the YouTubes and probably the Twitches as well. Cloister X Cloister is saying, are you sure you're 26 years old, Jan? You look old enough to be my father and I'm older than you. I'm pretty sure, but it might be this topic we touched upon earlier, which might be connected to my weird speech cadence, that there is always this sneaking suspicion lurking deep within me that I might not be a real boy, and maybe 26 are the years that I've spent on Earth thinking I'm a real boy, but it's not my real age. Because I also haven't really aged for the last 15, 20, 26 years. So I'm having my doubts, but yeah, I am fairly convinced that I'm 26 years old. I was born in April 1993. So what other age could I have? Oh, I should focus. This is a good player. Ooh, Josie Ann, why didn't you tell me you were a good player? You have my full attention now, sir. Must checkmate. Josie M. and Pony M. Should be one. Takes. Boom! In case you've zoomed into the show. Well, then again, you already left already. So this apology will come too late. But in case you've switched on this program to learn about chess. I apologize. Don William is saying, for 1 second I was wondering about the 26 years, and then I remembered Jan just likes to talk nonsense sometimes. That's very hurtful. I already mentioned this is not an easy topic for me, not knowing if you're human or a dancer, and then to call it nonsense. Okay, I'll just gather my thoughts here for a minute, and then checkmate Josie. Boom! I have more rooks. He has more horses, so it's not all roses. But I still like my chances. Uh-oh. I think this horsey will have a comfortable new home on the c5 square, which is probably the happiest home a horse could have outside of Mr. Dodgy's barn. Josim, does it not frustrate you to look at this position? Because it should. Look at this. Look at this bishop. Look at these knights. I think this is time. This is the time even to take a hard look into the mirror and resign. Because if the mirror shows this position, what joy could this position ever spark? I strongly feel like we have to Marie Kondo this position and get rid of it if it does not spark any joy. That's my advice. Just, if it doesn't spark joy, boom, gone. Resign. New game. New chance. New lease on chess life. He doesn't want to resign. I can't talk it into existence, the resignation. So I might have to checkmate you. But I don't want to. It feels rude to checkmate people. Like, I respect manners. I'm a bit Hannibal Lecterish in that respect. Nah, I don't want to give this bishop even the slightest glimpse of the world that he would have. After 96, c5, d5, not gonna be able to do it. Thanks for the game, Josiane. Alright, I'll play one more. And then I'll get the F out of here and go see my wife or girlfriend and son or daughter. That's the plan. Then I'll ignore them by having my headphones in and listening to a podcast. And probably re-watching Toronto, Philadelphia from last night. That is the plan. The white TW1 is asking, Jan, when will Magnus be back? I do not know, but I'm sure pretty soon. I think he had a fairly busy schedule, like with Shamkir and Grenke and Abidjan. which might now clear up like a clouded sky. Oh, this guy's good? Oh, I'm playing some complete nonsense. You guys have to tell me that you're good before the game. Like, I wouldn't play all these completely stupid openings if I knew that you were big chess champions in advance. Oof, focus, Jan. Is it too late? It might be too late. Breathe in, breathe out. Last game, by the way. Did I mention that already? I guess I did. Alright, it's a bit passive. But we have bishops. What shall I do? Some b5, some c5, some none of the above. Bishop c6. Looks a bit dumb. What can you do? Looks very dumb actually. Knight e5, have to go bishop e8 here. Bishop c6 was a ridiculous move. And I want to apologize for making such a move. I should know better than this. Just rook e1, like bishop f6 and e5 looks a bit overzealous to me. Nah, just bishop e7. I was tempted by bishop f3, ef, bishop d5, but knight d5, ed, queen b3 or something. I don't think I'm much better there. He doesn't seem very concerned about me taking on f3. And I don't like it when I don't strike fear in their hearts. Heart sphere. Little joke for the Germans. Should I take? I guess so, but I'm not sure about this at all. No, Messire. I think you and we will become great friends. Because you have a great sense of humor. To add an extra E to my name and write it 100,000 times in the Twitch chat is nothing but hilarious. Even though I should say this, you can't know this. But with my identity crisis about not knowing if I'm a real boy, I've long thought that maybe I am a girl in reality. So you continuously calling me Jane is once again opening a can of worms that I've been trying to close for good. And it's hurting my feelings a little bit. There's no E in my name. So please, stop it. Just stop it. And you, white glove thief, stop crushing me. It's annoying me too. I've been winning every game. I can't lose the last one and then go home all sad. This looks like a very dangerous position for me, like king h1, rook g1. My king is just, what's the expert term, statically weak. And might tell. BMDZ is asking, did anyone watch Toronto's game last night? Goodness gracious, I didn't see it yet. I only saw the celebrated game winner. And this position looks dangerous. I better start doing something. Maybe I have to use geometry. Is this geometry? He can't go EF because I would take his queen. Which is always weird. I always have to like quadruple check. This he takes and both these pawns disappear and I can take his queen. It's very confusing to me. But I do think that's the case. There's probably problems like knight f6 or rook g3 or who knows. But at least it will confuse him. For a little bit. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, as I was saying. Jan, any knowledge on Baden-Baden's lineup next weekend in the cup? See you in the cup. Yes, I do know it exactly. And I will discuss it live on the air now, so that everybody can find out. He does go knight f6, so aggressive. Does this even work, or are you bluffing? He's probably not bluffing. I'll take your word for it, sir. Or lady. As mentioned, you never know. We just go for the end game. How's the end game? Equal? Equal-ish? Let me count the pawns. I think it's an equal number of pawns. Rook d8. All right. I'm not sure if you guys know this about me, but I'm one of the worst rook endgame players ever in the history of chess. And I mean that not among grandmasters, but just among all players that ever played a tournament game. I think I'm number 75 from the very bottom. Normally they just queen their pawns against me. See? That's what's going to happen again. Keeps happening. Let's give some checks. More checks. Now maybe he's not going to queen a pawn anytime soon, at least. I still probably won't win, but I feel safe now. This is a safe space for me. I'm still not material up. I deserve to be material up after all these trials and tribulations. King c5 was extremely ridiculous once again. I have losing chances. I managed to create losing chances again. Out of nothing. Out of thin air. I just willed these losing chances into existence. Which is a skill few people possess. I'm so clueless. Sometimes I do get annoyed at my own cluelessness. I also have no time left. Alright, time to speed up. I'll probably make a draw. I'll be very sad. Wait, are we both doing this now? That we follow the enemy's pawn around? Yeah, winning chances are becoming greatly limited. And even though I will never win Sportsman of the Year, even I feel bad playing on Rook versus Rook. So, good game, White Glove Thief. Now I will embark on the long, long, thorny road to home. And then tomorrow I will be back here and continue recording with the great Josef Dorfman. Being very serious about the method in chess and like ways to find the best move and all that stuff. But it's his material, so I'll just sit there and look smart. That's what I do. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Go premium to partake in the upcoming Banter Blitz shows and all that good stuff. Check out everything that Chess24 has to offer. Many amazing video series where I share all my chess knowledge, mainly opening knowledge, because some of you might accuse me for not dropping a lot of chess knowledge today, and I feel horrible about that. Anyway, See you guys next time. It's been fun. Bye.